Hello, my friends. I hope you're doing well. No intro joke right now. This isn't a real stream. This is just an illusion. I'm not sure what happened last night, but I couldn't keep a stream going after like 40 seconds. I would be kicked from Twitch, and I'm not sure why, but if you look at my my past broadcasts, you can see I've got 5 or 6 different videos there that are all about 40 seconds long that have no content, because I would start the stream and everything on my end appeared to be fine, but I don't know, a few seconds into the stream I would go offline. And I'm just not sure. I'm just not sure. Like, nothing on my computer seemed any different. So I feel like the issue was external to me and my admittedly weak technology. So I've messed with a few things. I've lowered my resolution a little bit. Not that you'll probably be able to tell, since I'm always pretty low res to begin with. And I don't know. I'm just gonna play some Super Ghouls and Ghosts because it's a game I love, and I'm just gonna see how long I stay live. The idea is I'm just gonna sit here and play this game for, an hour and a half, something like that, and we'll just see. I want to see if my stream collapses or if it holds out. I don't know if last night was an anomaly or if there is some situation that I need to somehow address. But I'm pretty bummed. I'm very disappointed that last night's stream was not able to happen. And I really don't want to be in that situation again. I mean, if you stream nearly every night, I guess you're bound to run into problems, but it's sort of just, it's concerning when I can't figure out what the cause of them is, because I definitely don't want to run into the situation again. But we'll see. We'll see if this stream collapses or not. And we'll just play some Ghosts and Goblins, or sorry, some Super Ghouls and Ghosts while we wait for it to do what it might do. Itarama, pleasure to have you here, my friend. Super Gills and Gorfs, exactly. When you're feeling kind of down, there's nothing like a soul-crushingly difficult game to raise your spirits, right? Okay, I'm just going to leave the stock at 3. I don't expect this to be some spectacular deathless run or anything like that. And in fact, I'm not going to run the timer. I'm just going to try and remove all pressure and expectations. Alright, starting off with the knife. It's a pretty pleasant gift. I think what I'll do is I think I'll pick up all the weapon drops I come across. I don't usually play like that. But I think just for a change of pace, we'll kind of do an all weapon drop situation here. You know, if a weapon drops somewhere that it's gonna kill me to pick it up, I'm gonna pass on it. And I don't know how to spawn absolutely every chest in the game, so I may miss a potential weapon or two, but every weapon that I see that I can pick up without immediately dying, I'm gonna pick up. So we'll do a very lazy all weapons drop. It'll be all weapon drops with an asterisk next to the all. I'll try and spawn all the chests I know about, though. Of course, I don't know about the chests that I don't know about. There are 2 chests that I know about that I'm not sure how to spawn. There's one that is impossible to spawn, at least by regular means, because the spawn point is inside the wall. I'm not sure if it can be spawned with the crossbow magic or not. I don't know how deep the spawn trigger is inside the wall, and if it can be reached by magic. But it definitely can't be reached by normal means. And there's a second chest. Alright, go back to the knife. Ah! And I'm dead. Oh. There's a second chest. There's one on the ice level, level 5. I know where the chest is, but I don't know where its spawn point is. I spawn it by accident every now and then. But I've never figured out its exact location, and I've never looked it up. No! Oh, what a terrible jump. That zombie was so far away. He seemed so far away. I didn't calculate him into my plans at all. Oh, almost had a similar situation there. The skulls are not falling how I want them to. They're not falling how I want them to. I want a left, middle, right. I don't know if it's possible from the middle one. Loyal to Soiled. How you doing, Loyal? Great to have you here. No. You had a great night last night? Glad to hear it. I had a very disappointing night last night. So I'm glad that you at least were able to enjoy yourself. It went from getting yelled at by a bartender for smoking weed in the cigarette area to 45 minutes later, she's sitting on my lap. What? It blew your mind also. Sounds like a pretty wild night to me. Oh no. Oh no. I think I earned a 1-up. You kept saying it was a hemp cigarette. I forgot. I'm trying to pick up all the drops, and I almost abandoned that lance. If you notice me fail to pick up a weapon, feel free to call me out, because it's not on purpose. It's just I don't normally play like this, so there's a very good chance I'm going to see a weapon I don't like and just out of instinct run away from it. Those self-preservation instincts run deep. You're on early again. Yeah. So last night I was not able to stream for reasons unknown to me. My stream I kept getting booted off of Twitch like every minute. And so now I'm just streaming now, just to make sure, just to see if it's gonna work, and kind of like assure myself I'm not gonna be mysteriously booted again. So my plan's just to hang out for a while and make sure the stream holds up. I didn't want to wait until tonight to find out that it's I didn't want to wait until later tonight to find out it's not going to happen again. If it's some sort of persistent, perpetual problem. Oh no. Run. I can't believe I made it out of that unscathed. That's one of my finest moments. How long are you gonna be on for? About an hour, hour and a half, something like that. If the game goes really well, I might stick around a little bit longer to try and beat it, but we'll see. On professional difficulty, it is actually possible to run out of lives and continues, so if it goes poorly enough, it may be impossible to beat. Happy to see that scythe go. I guess I really shouldn't celebrate getting rid of bad weapons. That's kind of not in the spirit of what I'm doing. When I pick up a good weapon, it's nice to have, but it just sort of defeats the purpose of picking up all the weapons. I was worried for a minute that I had missed a chest there, but I think it's actually over here. Yeah. I was wrong about where I was. This chest is kind of tricky to open. There's kind of a narrow window for it. Okay, there's another chest. There it is. Oh no! I gotta fight the boss with this thing? Oh, rip Frownie. Oh no, it got worse. Oh, I'm sorry I said anything bad about the axe. Oh, I wish I had the axe now. This has better magic, though, so this actually might be doable. What was that? It looked like my character glitched out for a second, but I looked away so I didn't catch it. Oh no! Doomed. Oh, the worst. It's the worst. Dying on this level is super unfortunate. Now we have to sit through the auto-scroller all over again. So there's this little like window that shows this like it's your like your bit rate window on your stream manager, and my streams always stay unstable and that bit rate is always red. But right now my bit rate is blue, which is really good. And I virtually never see that. So I'm wondering if it's a time of day issue. I wonder if, like, my service provider's throttling my internet at night because they're annoyed with how much internet I'm using. Or what's going on. Last night when I was trying to stream, like, my stream would go live, but that bitrate box would never even go red. It just stayed empty and said offline the whole time. But all of my other sort of internet functions seem to be working fine. Like, I could watch streams, I just couldn't produce one. So, not sure. I'm just not sure where the problem was. Oh no! I skipped a treasure chest! I'm gonna skip another one because I'm not sure where the spawn is. It's somewhere above this. There we go. Aw, no. Alright, well, I skipped out on a weapon. It wasn't on purpose, but it did happen. Although, to be fair, I don't know that that would have been a weapon. That chest should have been my gold armor, and then the one I just got gold armor from should have been my blue shield, right? So... So it's not that big of a deal. And look, I still ended up with a bad weapon at the end again anyway, so... Maybe I can try and not lose my magic this time. I was really hoping that the second tornado would take this guy out. Not even 3 tornadoes? Not even 3? Oh, this guy is too strong. I don't think I knew that the tornado was that much weaker than the dragon. I thought for sure the tornado would be stronger since it kind of like lingers on top of the enemy for a while with its sort of circular motion. We'll come back for that chest in a moment. Yuck. Well, that means we get another weapon instead of armor, so I guess that's alright. Oh no, I did get an armor. Well, I didn't mean to. Here's my favorite move. Let's walk off the platform. Okay, well, we got a red devil fight here. I don't know how to spawn all the chests in this area. I know for sure there are chests that I miss every time I come through here, because I'm not sure where they all are. And even when I'm suspicious that there's one nearby, I have no idea where to find its spawn trigger. I feel there's ones where if you jump off the thing and jump back, you can get them to spawn, but I'm not sure if they're at the beginning of a tower or at the end of a tower. Looking for chests. Looking for chests may not be very good for my health. I should stop chasing baskets. Oh. Hey. Yuck. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there are no chests that are activated by leaping like that. Tell you what, if I don't lose my armor, I will grind for a worse weapon at the end of this tower. Maybe I won't. I didn't know the imps stopped falling. All right, well, I'll use this. I'm pretty sure if you move just right, you can get this guy to spawn not in a loop around Arthur, but somewhere like out in midair. It's probably very risky. I don't know, I've never tried it before. Like, you definitely have to be trying to do it to get it to happen. I think. But it would be interesting to see. It would be interesting if I could get that guy to spawn, like up and to the right of that tall platform, just like out in the middle of space, and attack him from the outside. It'd be fun to do that just for a change of pace sometime. Whoa. Hey, welcome in. Sorry, I'm probably gonna get your name wrong. Sierra, Park? My apologies. I'm just not sure how to pronounce your name. Just Sierra's good. Hey, thank you for the raid. Happy to have you here. Welcome to some laid back Super Ghouls and Ghosts. No. We're not going for any special achievements, just hoping to beat the game. But welcome in and welcome to your friends. Let me go ahead and hit I got the seer part right. All right, excellent. Beating the game is always good. Let me put a shout out link for you in the chat there. Alright, so anyone who's not following our friend Seer, use that link to go over and give a follow. That's what I'm doing right now, actually. Long overdue, probably. There we are. And Mutate. Love the spelling. Thank you for the follow as well, Mutate. Welcome in. Let's see. You guys are playing Tormented Souls. I don't know what that is. Sounds like it's appropriate for the season, though. Horror story game, so yeah. Pretty sure most of us have been playing our fair share of spooky games lately. There we are. That up and down blue guy, I always like to wait for him because he has caused me a lot of agony over the years. Whoa. Hate to raid and run, but I need to run to the corner store. And I played late. Gonna lurk and catch up when I get back. Right on. Hey, thanks again for the raid. Much appreciated. Have a safe trip. No. Everything's gonna be in a nasty pattern. Well, so far so good, actually. Alright. Anytime we make it through that level 4B with without the gold armor is a tremendous victory. That area is difficult even when you have gold armor and can spam magic to glide through all the obstacles with your iframes. Like it's bad enough even then, but you take away that ability and it just becomes a real struggle most of the time. I got so lucky with that guy there. He could have very easily destroyed me. Oh no, the flower's awake. That flower right there, the one I just killed, is one of the worst enemies in the game. No. It's impossible to, well, not impossible, but, I mean, no. It's fairly difficult to tell whether or not that flower has spawned, and whether or not it's awake, until you're in midair and super vulnerable to its attacks. So, it causes a lot of, tragedy. naked with a scythe fighting a red devil. Things don't get much worse than this. Okay. At least we reached the checkpoint, so... No! There's game over number 1. Oh yeah, it's up here. What am I doing? So there's a chest right around here. And I'm just not sure how to spawn it. I think you have to jump really low, close to these spikes, and I'm just not bold enough to go as low as I need to. Oh no, you have to jump really high. Well, look at that. I'll see if I remember that. No. This was supposed to be a laid-back playthrough, not a super sloppy playthrough. I always think that that's probably like one of the least visually impressive bosses in the whole series. This is my, naturally, this is my favorite of the Ghosts and Goblins games. Oh no, I have to use this. We may very well run out of lives and continues right here. No, I'm gonna get a different weapon every life, so we'll be okay. But this is unfortunate to even have to use this once. But look at that! I did really well with it. Even while I was crying about it, I did really well with it. And of the original trilogy of these games, Ghouls and Ghosts, the second one, has always been the one that I like the least. But I do have to say, I think Ghouls and Ghosts probably has the coolest bosses of the trilogy. I really like the boss designs in that one. I forgot what this magic even looks like. I think it blasts out in each direction. It's been a while. It's been a good long while since I've had the gold armor in this weapon. This weapon has the wackiest trajectory. I think there's another chest to spawn yet down here, right? Yeah, there it is. Sort of accidentally spawned it while I was running through my mental chest checklist. So I think sometime soon I'll do a playthrough where I'll sort of amend the rules. So just in case anyone wasn't here when I mentioned it, what I'm trying to do is make it mandatory to pick up all the weapon drops. I think I've missed a few. I've definitely missed a chest or two where I've sort of been daydreaming and just playing on autopilot. So, you know, a huge asterisk next to that all weapons drop thing. But that's what I'm trying to do. But I think it would be more interesting if I did if I did an all weapons drop type thing, and either stipulated no armor upgrades or stipulated no bow or knife, because whenever I pick them up, the game becomes less interesting again. Like the boss fight on the previous level, that would have been way more interesting to have to do with that terrible weapon. The tri-blade. Alright, what do we get? Oh, speaking of the tri-blade. I do like that it can travel into the scenery. I think it's the only weapon that can do that. I'm sure that's not on purpose that it has that ability either. I don't know how to fight. I don't know how to fight any of the enemies with this weapon. I have actually beaten the game with this weapon before. I don't remember it very clearly, but I know I've done it because when I was a kid, I never understood what the bracelet was or how it worked or how to find it. And for a while, I was when I was playing this game, I was operating on the hypothesis that this weapon was the bracelet, because this weapon can only be found so late in the game. You can't get it earlier than level 5, so I thought, oh, the tri-blade, that's the bracelet. So that's the game you have to beat the weapon. That's the weapon you have to beat the game with. And so I did it just because of that. And imagine my disappointment when I struggled to the end of the game, only to find out that my hypothesis was incorrect. Hey Derek, welcome to the stream. Happy to have you here. Look who's back. Yeah, I don't know what happened last night. Sorry I couldn't be here to stream. I'm like, and that's the thing, like I'm really bummed about it, and especially because of all the nights for the stream to go down. The one where I feel like really like obligated to my viewers is the one night I can't stream. Like, I don't know. So I don't know what happened, and I'm just kind of streaming now just to make sure my stream still works. And, you know, it's been good so far. It still doesn't explain why it didn't work last night, and doesn't give me... You know, doesn't give me complete confidence that it's going to work tonight, but it does make me feel a little better. Yeah, I don't know what was happening. I don't know. Every time I tried to stream last night, the stream would go live for about 40 seconds, and then I would get booted off of Twitch, and I can't figure out why. Nothing on my computer seemed to be misbehaving. Everything was working as normal, and everything else internet related was working as normal. Like I've had nights where just my internet service was completely down, and I'm gonna try and skip that. No, I can't do that. I want to skip the bow because I want to use the more interesting weapon, but can't change the rules in the middle of the game. Yeah, I've had nights where my internet service goes down, and like that explains why I can't stream. Last night was unexplained, and so it's troubling me a little bit. But things are working now, so I'm gonna try and, you know, try and think positive, and hopefully last night was an anomaly that won't be repeated. I have no idea where he is. Oh, he's below me now. I really should have picked up that green armor. Quick. So we're gonna reschedule the viewer's choice thing. I haven't exactly decided when would be best. I'm gonna wait a couple days to decide, because I want to make sure. I want to make sure I can have confidence that I'll actually be here for it next time. You're looking forward to the viewer's choice. I know, me too. That's why it's the worst night. It's the worst night for things to go wrong. Fire it is. Fighting these two guys with a fire is gonna be a challenge. I have managed to beat them with the fire before. I've done a loop 1 playthrough with fire only. But it's a real struggle. It's a real struggle. But you gotta get so close to him. Magic does me no good. No, it just gives me the illusion of safety. Alright, well. Never mind. We don't have to worry about beating them with fire now. Because I couldn't make it happen. It started off good. But I immediately got very sloppy. No, I went too far. You can, yuck. You can actually get the, you can get that chest to spawn without waking this guy up. So you know, ideally I would have gotten the gold armor and then taken him out with a dragon, but what can I say? I messed it up. This is bad. It's real bad. I saw you went live yesterday and then you were gone. Exactly. Well, I mean, I did that like 5 or 6 times. It kept kicking, Twitch kept kicking me offline for some reason. I can't figure it out. I've got like 5 or 6 VODs now in my archive that are all less than a minute long. Twitch has been buggy lately. Well, it definitely was for me. That's for sure. Oh. So what is this game? This is Super Ghouls and Ghosts on the SNES. This is my favorite game. It's a sequel to Ghosts and Goblins. It's super difficult. It frequently ranks very high on like hardest games of all time lists. Well, I didn't plan that very well. Saw Dune again today, and tomorrow seeing The French Dispatch. I haven't even heard of that. Like with so many movies. So I'm not super pro gamer guy or anything like that, but I am, despite what it may look like, I am pretty decent at this game. In general, I've beaten it a couple times in one life recently, which I'd say is pretty good. But today I'm taking a more laid-back approach, and instead of really focusing up and trying to do my best in the game, I'm sort of playing around and trying out the different weapons. But you know, normally if I'm trying to do well in the game, I'd pick up the knife and just stick with it permanently. But I'm trying to play less concerned with that. And so I've really increased the difficulty here by trying to commit to picking up all the different weapon drops. It's a Wes Anderson movie. I've seen a couple of Wes Anderson's movies. They're kind of weird. I've seen The Life Aquatic and the Grand Budapest Hotel. I think those are both Wes Anderson. I know I really liked the Grand Budapest Hotel. I like that movie a lot, even though I don't remember it very clearly now. I remember feeling like that was a lot of fun when I watched it. The Life Aquatic, I don't care for. I know a lot of people like it, and it's got sort of a following, but it's not really for me. You saw the Life Aquatic, but not the Grand Budapest. You really like the Life Aquatic. Yeah, a lot of people, I've heard from a lot of people that they like it, but I don't know. It's just doesn't connect with me. I don't know if it's too dry or too slow or just too weird. I don't know. There's something about it. It's just doesn't really capture my attention that well. See, the crossbow is just basically cheating. There's no struggle with the crossbow. So if you're unfamiliar with this game, it certainly can't look that difficult from at the moment. But I'm just, you know, basically practically cheesing the enemy with this crossbow. You just hang back and let it do all the work. What really makes this game so difficult is the next to last boss. So you have to do 2 loops through this game, and on the second loop, you have to fight this red and green guy that I'm fighting now with one particular item, which puts you at a tremendous disadvantage to them. It's a weapon with a straight line trajectory that really only works when you're up in the air and very close to the enemy, making you extremely vulnerable. And because of that one fight, it doesn't really matter how you do it at any other point in the game. That's where all of the struggle is. One incredibly hard boss battle. And so, since the game is 2 loops, you often get people who will play the game. They'll play through 1 loop, and then when they see that they have to do it again, they'll be like, "Oh well, the second loop, it's just the same thing, so I beat it." And they'll pat themselves on the back and go on their way, and they never know. They never know they haven't beaten it, because the whole point of the game is the one battle at the end of the second loop that is so remarkably hard. So, if anyone ever tells you that they beat Super Ghouls and Ghosts, you gotta ask them, did you really? Sounds difficult. It is difficult. It is nightmarish. So the way it works, the weapon that you need is called the bracelet, and it's a weapon. It can only be found on Loop 2, and you have to be wearing gold armor to find it. And as a kid, I had this game as a kid, and I knew that you had to have the bracelet to beat the game, but I didn't know. Here it is. Here's the bracelet. We'll play around with it. I knew that you had to have this to beat the game, but I didn't really know what it was, and I had no idea about how to find it. And so I played through this game so much as a kid, and never beat it just because I didn't understand that. And I don't know how. I don't know how I never accidentally stumbled upon the, I don't know if I can pick this dagger up or not. I can. Oh, there it goes. I don't know how I never accidentally stumbled upon the bracelet as much as I played the game as a kid, but I never did. Well, there are two factors that I know hindered me from that kind of helped prevent me from stumbling upon the bracelet. Is one, I didn't understand that it could only be found in the second loop. I knew that whenever I got to the end of the first loop, I was told to come back with the bracelet, but I always thought that just meant I missed it and that it could be found in the first loop. I never knew 2 loops were in the game. So I would spend, I would do playthroughs of this game scouring the land, trying to find the bracelet, looking everywhere and trying everything on loop 1, where it was impossible to find the bracelet, never knowing that I was just wasting my life. A second issue that caused difficulty for me in that was I didn't understand that it would be a weapon that would show up in a chest. The way the bracelet is described, it doesn't sound like it's an item that can regularly appear in the game. It sounds like it's a unique item that is hidden in one specific location. So, like, I wasn't considering the idea that it could just spawn in any chest. I thought it had to be found in one particular place. That's what the princess's dialogue suggests anyway. So I never thought to look into chests for it. And on loop 2, like, if you've got the dagger, then you don't really want to open chests anyway, because there's nothing better than the dagger if you don't know about the bracelet. So all those little factors, like, kind of combined in the perfect storm to shroud me in a mist of never finding the bracelet. And I don't know when it was. I don't know when it was that I finally found out about it. I was definitely an adult by the time I discovered that, and how heartbreaking to know that so many of my efforts have been wasted. The bracelet is interesting because its strength and range are both dependent on your armor level. When you've they're dependent on your armor level and your proximity to the enemy. When you're in gold armor, the bracelet flies really far, and it does a nice chunk of damage. But, with each step down, it just gets weaker and weaker. Are you streaming later or just now? I hope to be streaming later. So yes, the plan is to do my regular late night stream later. Right now I was just streaming just to make sure I can, or just to see if I can. So as long as Twitch doesn't prevent me from streaming tonight, then I plan to be here again. So yeah, I'm kind of like, I know I'm really low energy right now because I'm just, I don't know. This is just this early stream is just supposed to be a practice run. Tonight, if everything works like it's supposed to, tonight we're supposed to play. We're gonna play more of Spirits and Spells, and we're gonna start Silent Hill. So I really hope it works because I want to play both of those. But yeah, I thought I'd just do an early experimental stream, and so yeah. We're kind of low energy because I'm still pretty bummed about last night, and also I'm sort of struggling with there's a purchase decision I'm trying to decide what I want to do. Silent Hill's a good pick. I hope it's a good time. I haven't played it yet myself, so it'll be a first playthrough. I mean, we're not going to get through the whole game or anything. I know it's going to be a several night endeavor, but I'm expecting it to be a good time. You've played it so many times. Right on. I think Mile High Roll said that he was going to play through the first 3 Silent Hill games back to back this week. So I think he's just played through it recently himself. I don't think that should have been a weapon. That's weird. That weapon drop made no sense to me. So the chests are hidden about. They all have specific invisible trigger points in the level that cause them to spawn, and then they contain different things inside of them on sort of a pattern that rotates through a preset list of like whether it will be item or armor, shield, or trap. And that cycle is mostly reliable. What you're likely to get from the next chest is determined by what level of armor you're currently wearing and whether or not you've taken damage in the level. But there are some chests that seem to operate outside the pattern, and there are times where chests that should operate inside the pattern just don't, so I don't know. The game can be unpredictable. Even when you think you know everything about it, sometimes things in the game behave in ways that they're not supposed to be able to. You missed the Silent Hill series. You mean there hasn't been a movie made since, or a game made since, 2012? Yeah, I don't think I've played any Silent Hill game. I don't think I've played any of them yet at all. So it'll be interesting. I know that part 2 is supposed to be really good. It's got like a crazy positive reputation. So, you know, if we make it through part 1 and have a good time, then maybe we'll have to put part 2 on the schedule. I think those are the only ones I own. I think I have 1 and 2. Two is amazing, you say? That's what I've heard. I didn't even know that was going to be a weapon drop. I just got lucky. I happened to run into it by instinct and save myself a little bit of time. Getting a lot of weapon drops here back to back. We're in the same situation we were last time we got here with the bow. Again, it's kind of a shame. Like, I wish I'd stipulated that I would not pick up the bow or the dagger at the start, because they make things considerably less interesting. I don't know what I was doing running around the key. So we're about where I said I was going to wrap the test stream up, but we seem to still be making progress. We're pretty far along. I'll roll for a little while longer. Again, I can't promise I'm going to make it all the way through the game, but I can give it another half an hour or so. You gonna start off with Silent Hill? That'd be huge. We're gonna start with spirits and spells, actually. I think I'm close to finishing that game, so I want to do it at the top, because that way I can, that way if Silent Hill is going really well, I can roll it into overtime. If I do Silent Hill first, then I have to choose to cut it off somewhere, and I don't have as much flexibility with it. No. Alright. I like when that guy shows up right away. I think this is the situation we were in before too. I came to this level with the lance last time. This is This is dull. Where's the variety? The whole point of picking up all the drops is supposed to create variety, and I keep putting myself into the same situations. Ooh, this is a bad situation. This is not a situation I want to put myself into more than once. Didn't think I was going to make it. Whoa! What a jump! I'll turn around the wrong way there for a second. I got very lucky with how things went there. Right here, this last blueberry. Very tricky to get past. Alright. Having the fire weapon on the ice level, that's appropriate. It's also gonna make for a really challenging time because there's a lot of like vertical areas, and this weapon is not made for verticality. Alright, not only did he not fire at us, he wasn't even awake. That's what you want out of that flower, for sure. Why is this one not waking up? I love running in that pattern where, like, you can drop a fireball with every leap. There's not a lot of, like, stretches where you can do that for, but it's just kind of fun. It's just fun to throw weapons. I'm behaving not cleverly. I think there's a chest in this area, too, but I'm not sure where it is or how to spawn it. I feel like I've seen one here before. Oh, yes! He swooped right into my fire. That was perfect. That wolf scared me. Throw your fire and retreat. Alright, I can spawn this chest every time now. No! Oh, that's terrible. This is even worse. Alright. Well, fortunately, that avalanche wasn't fatal. That was weird that he wouldn't come any closer until I jumped back over there for a second time. That's some strange behavior. What was that? I didn't know it worked like that. I got hit when I was ducking, but it didn't take effect until I stood up. That's so weird. I kind of want to replicate that. I don't really want to have to repeat the level, but I kind of want to see that again. No. Well, we're going to get to repeat the level. And we're going to get to do it with the axe. Except I might not make it through the level, so we may be picking up a different weapon before long after all. Oh, we're going to pick one up anyway. The axe and the scythe are really not that much different. Sure, they have completely different behaviors, but they're slow, and they're both slow, and you can't throw a whole lot of them, so they feel very similar, despite their differences. I didn't go down the ladder. I just assumed the avalanche was going to despawn and got lucky. There was no reason that there shouldn't have been an avalanche just now. Look, when you only come down halfway into the pose, like, what is Arthur grabbing onto right now? There's nothing there. Well, I hope you like level 5. What do we get? Tri-blade. Alright, that's a lot of fun. I don't think I've... Oh. Yuck. I don't think I've ever had that wolf run at me like that. He always just sits there. That's weird. And what a terrible time to lose me my... Not only my armor, but my tri-blade. At least there is a good chance that we'll be doing this level again, so... Alright, here we go. I think I'm gonna freeze when I stand up. Yeah, weird. Weird how that works. I was hitting the wrong button and stayed frozen for way too long. And running the level of loincloth makes you feel cold. I welcome it. I'm a monster. I love cold weather, so bring it on. Oh no. Running around the tundra in a loincloth sounds like a good time to me. I think I mentioned it already, but I have completed one loop of this game with the torch before. I think that's the last time. I don't think I've fought the Red Devils with the torch since the time when I did that. Because, oh man, fighting the devils with the torch takes forever. Brr. So, yeah, I've always, well, I don't know if always, but, for as long as I can remember now, I have, loved the cold weather. I've definitely always preferred it to the heat. I lived in Houston, Texas for like 7 years, and boy, that was miserable. Like, I had some good times down in Texas, but I never had any good weather. I think it snowed once in the whole time I lived down there. It snowed one time. Like, one day it snowed 1/8 of an inch. And the whole city went into a panic. Now, fortunately, now I live in Wisconsin. And it's just the time of year where things are starting to get cold. I love it. Couldn't be happier with the weather. Can't wait till I've got 3 feet of snow outside. Not really looking forward to shoveling it, but I mean, that's the price you gotta pay. Though I do kind of regret. Right now I'm kind of regretting not buying a snowblower last spring. When they would have, in theory, been a lot cheaper. I think I prefer the cold to the heat also. I spent a long time in Arizona, so blah on heat. True enough, it's cold where I am now. 48 right now and raining. Nice. That sounds like good weather to me. As long as you don't have to be outside. Yeah, one of my friends has a snowblower and will occasionally come over and do my drive for me, and that's always appreciated. But, you know, not something that, not something I could necessarily count on, so... I've always got to be prepared for doing the shoveling until I pick one up myself, which, you know, is bound to happen. I don't think you can live in Wisconsin for very long without owning a snowblower. I've probably come close to setting a record now. You have one and you love it. when I was grinding attempts to complete this deathless, there was one time I made it all the way here on loop 2, and I was in the same situation. I had the crossbow, and I was fighting that red devil, and he killed me because my homing missiles would not target him. It was so frustrating. I kept firing, and the missiles kept just flying everywhere where he wasn't. Alright, cross your fingers, say a prayer, wish me luck. Going into the final battle here. It'd be really nice to not have to do it more than once. Oh no, I'm about to get hit. No! Oh, oh, that was close. Oops, wrong. Arthur, fire in the correct direction, please. Good news is we've got a lot of time on the clock, so I can fight really conservatively. That was nice. He just kind of hung out there for a while. That was good. That's the way you want him to behave. Yes! Victory! We did it! First try, beat the game. Oh, man. Believe me. Believe me, if you've never done it before, that battle is way harder than it looked. And again, I'm not super pro gamer guy or anything like that. I've just done it so many times. This guy here, I always call that other fight the last boss. I don't count this guy because he's super easy. He's just a victory lap, really. He can't even damage you with collision. You can jump right through his head. I understand why he's designed like that, but it just makes him even that much more easy than he would be. And there he goes. That's the game. We did it. We did it, my friends. We get our incredibly slow final text crawl. All right, we did it. We made it through the game, and my stream didn't crash. my spirits are lifting. That gives me a lot of hope. So I'm gonna let this ending play out here, but we'll be wrapping up the stream here as the game concludes. And yeah, I will be back later. I mean, with again, fingers crossed for no more difficulties, but as long as the situation remains within my control and everything behaves, I do plan to be back later tonight around 11 p.m. Central Time. So that'll be about 2 hours from now, a little more than that. We'll start the stream off with spirits and spells. Like I said, I think we're at very close to the end of that game. I'm guessing we are. And once we get through that, we'll switch over and we'll start up our first playthrough of Silent Hill. And hopefully I don't get too lost and confused in that game. That's what's going to be on the menu for tonight, my friends. I will be sleeping. That's midnight for me. I don't blame you. My stream normally happens. My regular streams happen at very unreasonable hours. I typically stream from 11 p.m. to 4 a.m. It's perhaps not the best time in the world. But right now that's just happens to be the time frame that fits sort of consistently into my life. So I give the night owls something to do. Something to have on in the background while they're working or studying or whatever it is people do late at night. If it works, it works. Yep, that's what works for me right now. I can't predict the future. My regularly scheduled time may shift at some point, but that's what works for me currently. Something funny that happens. So a lot of people play this with their inputs swapped around. You can remap the buttons in the game very easily. But if you do that, then Arthur's buttons are remapped during the cutscenes, and so you can swap his jumps and attacks even during the cutscenes. And if you do that, there's a part during the closing credits where Arthur will actually die. And if you're on your last life, it'll actually go to the game over screen during this closing credits. It's pretty good. See, it seems a lot of people like to remap their buttons so they can hit both of the fire buttons at the same time. I'm not exactly sure how that gives you an advantage, because to me, it would seem like it's more awkward to fire while jumping if you do that, but hey, what do I know? I'm just a casual Super Ghouls and Ghosts enthusiast. To each their own, I guess. I mean, I guess it's worth it. If you wanna see something ridiculous during the credits, but I don't know. Red Aramer Ace. the princess. How great is it that they chose to freeze frame on his electric blast? Knight Arthur. Looking awesome with the silhouette. Okay, my friends, so thank you very much for viewing the stream. I appreciate having you here. Again, my apologies. I know it was kind of low energy. I mean, I'm usually laid back, but I feel like I was even more so than usual. So I'll try to bring at least a little bit more energy to tonight's stream. We'll see. Hopefully we'll have some fun. So maybe I'll see you then, or if not, another time. Thank you for streaming. Thank you for the GGs, and thank you for being here. If you want to stay on the line, I'll see if anyone I know is streaming. We can raid another channel. Hopefully there'll be something interesting. I'll get to lurk during the during my dinner. Okay. Well, why don't we raid Contra? This is a streamer. I like to watch his streams. Like, I don't really know him or anything. He's a much bigger streamer than I am. But I watch his streams from time to time. He does a lot of cool retro stuff. He's doing something that looks modern now. I usually watch his retro content when I watch him. He's not quite so family friendly like I am, but I mean, most people aren't. So let's pop in on his stream and hopefully have a good time. So one last time, thank you for being here. I can't wait till I get to see you again, my friends, but for now, I'll see you on the other side.